Hello, good people. I live in Western Kentucky, and I really debated on if I was gonna make a video or not because I didn't really know like what to say. I mumble a lot, so I don't stay on task, and just a bunch of things. But what I want to come to you guys today and talk about is the situation that's been going on with the continuance of police brutality and the innocent killing of African American men, black men, brown men, African descent, Haitian, any person that's a heavily melanated person. First and foremost, I have sons, so these type of situations hit me hard. Secondly, I am a person of melanated color and descent, African descent, and so it affects me also that way too. But what I want to say is, how tired are we going to get before we start doing something? It's obvious that blacks can't do what white people can do. We know that. It's apparent that there are guns being taken to Capitol Hill and protests being held right now for Americans to go back to work. Why don't we have any of our protesters at that same place? Why are we still spending money with people who don't respect us or our money or our kids or anything about us? Why is it that we are taking our stimulus money and we're buying unnecessary things and we need to be putting our money together? See, we're still caught up on old-timey things like religion and race that keeps us fighting amongst ourselves. And I think that is the way that the design is made up, because you can't explain why someone hates your guts, your family, your kids, your mother, your father, your grandmother, your daughter, your son, you. Everything about culture is us. Everything about fashion is us. Most, if not all. You know, we're not going to sugarcoat things right now, right here today. A lot of things belong to us. And at some point, we have to make a decision that we are going to have to take care of us, because no one else has or will. That is true. I think this time during social distancing and a lot of things that happened previously should have woke a lot of us up. It may or may not have. I hope you do realize that for some of my African American or African descendant people who live a fairly decent life, a fairly European lifestyle in a supposedly free country, you're not exempt. You can be a soldier, you could be a police officer, a teacher, a child of God, Yahweh, Allah, Buddha. It doesn't matter what your faith is. You could be a doctor. It doesn't matter who you are. The football players showed you best. The least essential workers who make the most money. For God's sake, the president is not exempt from racism. And they will kill his daughters and him just as well. They'll kill your brothers and sisters or your sons. And I think that at this point, I don't know what crosses the line of being a radical and being rational, but I feel like at this point, you need your weapon everywhere you go. Concealed, not concealed, licensed, not licensed. You need to be protected. If my brothers and sisters are going to go to jail and take penitentiary chances for their family and get a life sentence, I think that it would be more honorable if you were to take a life sentence to protect your family. I believe that. I strongly believe that at this point, if we're gonna die anyway, whether it be diabetes, AIDS, Ebola, Zika, cancer, a drowning, a car accident, if we have the realization that we're gonna die anyway, why not be honorable? Why not boycott in a way that's never been boycotted before? You know for a fact that we are the largest consumers you know that you are some of the hardest workers. So why are we not taking real actions? Why are we not doing real things? You know, this is something you're not going to be able to go to church and pray about. You can pray to Jesus, Yah, Allah, anybody you want to pray to. You can be a Wiccan, you can be a Voodoo, you can be a Baptist, you can be whatever you want to be. But the fact of the matter is, your rate of dying is probably at a 90 percentile. And they're going to get you some way. So why not make a serious change now? Because times have not changed. They're not going to change. And it doesn't matter how well you educate yourself or how good of a peaceful life you live. You could just be going down the street to exercise and meet your demise. So now we have to carry our phones on live for a proof of a just death.